Hello everyone, I hope so you're doing well. In today's video we are going to discuss about the listening. We will solve the test 1 and listening section 1 and you will know how we can achieve high score in our listening. So let's start with me. First of all, we will underline our most important words, hiring a public room. Here we can understand that in this audio or in this test they are going to talk about to hire a public room. First of all, we will underline the most important keywords, and in the keywords are those that will help us how we can understand the answer. For example, this is solved already and no need to go for the example, but let's start. Room and cost. The dash room. First they will talk about the two rooms. The first one is main hall and we are supposed to find which one the other room. Okay, cost of main hall for Saturday evening. So might be they will talk about many days, but we have to know only about the evening of the Saturday. And cash deposit, they're supposed to deposit $250, but how they're supposed to go, what will be the method of the payment. Cost include use of tables and chairs, and also what we are supposed to mention here. I mean, they will talk about tables, chairs, and what else should be there, so we are supposed to find out. Okay, next, additional charge for use of the kitchen, $25. If they want to use the kitchen, then they have to pay additional $25 as well. Okay, before the event, what they are supposed to do, we'll need license for what. Okay, I mean will tell us single thing. Need to contact caretaker Mr. Evans in advance to arrange. What Mr. Evans needs to arrange, so we will mention here. And what they're supposed to do during the event. The building is no smoking. The band should use the dash door. It's mean here they will talk about the door. So which door the band can use. Okay, at the back. Don't touch the system that controls the volume. For microphones, contact the caretaker. So now I will play the audio and we will find out the answer. If you want to score high, then practice your listenings with us, because I have to start to practice with 1.3. So the speed is little higher than the normal speed of the listening. So when you will practice with us listening at the higher speed, then definitely in your IELTS exam you will be able to get high.
We shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Oh, hello. I wanted to inquire about hiring a room in the village hall for the evening of September the 1st.
Let me just see. Yes, we have both rooms available that evening. There's our main hall, that's got seating for 200 people, or there's the Charlton room.
Sorry?
The Charlton room, CHARLTON. That's got seating for up to 100.
You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Oh, hello. I wanted to inquire about hiring a room in the village hall for the evening of September the 1st.
Let me just see. Yes, we have both rooms available that evening. There's our main hall, that's got seating for 200 people, or there's the Charlton room.
Sorry?
The Charlton room, CHARLTON. That's got seating for up to 100.
Well, we're organising a dinner to raise money for a charity, and we're hoping for at least 150 people. So, I think we'll go for the main hall. How much would that cost?
Let's see, you wanted it for the evening of September the 1st?
Yes, that's a Saturday.
So from 6 p.m. to midnight, that'd be £115. That's the weekend price. It's £75 on weekdays.
That's all right.
So here we are supposed to write £115. You can write like this as well, and you can write in words as well, like 115.
Tell you there's also a deposit of £250, which is returnable, of course, as long as there's no damage. But we do insist that this is paid in cash. We don't take cards for that. You can pay the actual rent of the room however you like, though. Cash, credit card, cheque.
Oh, well, I suppose that's okay. So, does the charge include use of tables and chairs and so on?
Oh, yes.
And what about parking?
Yeah, that's all included. The only thing that isn't included is, you said you were organising a dinner?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to pay extra for the kitchen if you want to use that. It's £25. It's got very good facilities, good quality cookers and fridges and so on.
Here he said what facilities are available, table and chairs, and she was asking for the parking. He said it's also included. He will not say that parking is also included. He only will say also included. It means parking is also part of that. So let's move towards our next question.
Okay. Well, I suppose that's all right. We can cover the cost in our entry charges.
Right, so I'll make a note of that. Now, there are just one or two things you need to think about before the event. For example, you'll have to see about getting a licence if you're planning to have any music during the meal.
Oh, really?
It's quite straightforward. I'll give you the details later on. And about a week or 10 days before your event, you'll need to contact the caretaker, that's Mr. Evans, to make the arrangements for entry. He'll sort that out with you.
And do I give him the payment as well?
No, you do that directly with me.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10. Now listen.
Great. Now, is there anything I need to know about what happens during the event?
Well, as you'll be aware, of course, the building is no smoking throughout.
Of course.
Now, are you having a band?
Yes.
Well, they'll have a lot of equipment, so rather than using the front door, they should park their van round the back and use the stage door there. You can open that from inside, but don't forget to lock it at the end.
Okay.
And talking of bands, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but you must make sure that no one fiddles about with the black box by the fire door. That's a system that cuts in when the volume reaches a certain level.
Here they use the word don't touch, fiddle about the volumes and this and that.
It's a legal requirement. Cupboard, and you'll be informed of the code you need to open that. It's got all the cleaning equipment, brushes and detergent and so on.
Right. So, what do we need to do after everyone's gone? Sweep the floors, I suppose?
Well, actually, they have to be washed, not just swept. Then you'll be provided with black plastic bags, so all the rubbish must be collected up and left outside the door.
Of course. We'll make sure everything's left tidy. Oh, and I forgot to ask. I presume we can have decorations in the room?
Yes, but you must take them down afterwards.
Sure.
And the chairs and tables should be stacked up neatly at the back of the room.
I'll make sure I've got a few people to help me.
You can see that in the listening they are not using the direct method to answer or question. They will first, for example, he was asking, there are the cupboards that you need to use the wash to wash the utensils, about soap and brushes and this and that. So you need to know the code of the cupboards. And then they said, she was asking, after that we need to sweep the floors. Then he said, no, actually you have to wash the floors. So washed instead of sweep. But the floors word the female she was using, but the man said, no, you have to wash. So here we are supposed to use the word floors. So we need to be very careful, because never ever they are providing us a direct answer. They are just, one person is questioning, the other one is answering yes, no, okay, fine, very good, like that. So always follow these type of words. All decoration must be taken down. So she asked, what about the decoration? Might be we will have some. Then he said, you have to take down all the decoration. So this was the answer here, decoration. I hope so you enjoyed the listening. Best of luck. Thank you.